Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Mental Perspective. My name is Jenna Weinstein, owner of Ripple Effect Performance. Question for you all. When you are setting out to accomplish a new goal, do you share that goal with other people? This is a question that I get from a lot of clients that I work with. They want to know if it's important for them to share their goals with other people. And my answer is maybe. So what I want to talk about in today's video is what are the benefits and the downsides of sharing our goals with other people. Let's get after it. So let's try an exercise real quick. Think about a goal that you are currently working on or planning on setting out to start soon. And now imagine that you've just hit a really important milestone for yourself and for your goal along the way. How do you feel? And now what do you want to do? What's the first thing that you want to do now that you've accomplished a really big milestone for your goal? I would imagine that most of you are thinking about, well, I want to tell somebody. I want to post it on my Facebook wall. I want to share it on Instagram. I want to call a friend of mine or a family member and let them know the progress I've made. That's one of the benefits of sharing our goals. When we accomplish and hit a major milestone, we want to tell people about it. We want to share it with the world. It's a natural human instinct to want to share our progress and our success with other people. So that is one of the main benefits of sharing our goals with others. We get that sense of support and we get to relive that sense of accomplishment. A second benefit that comes from sharing our goals with another person is that accountability. Sometimes when we're setting out to accomplish a goal, we can be very focused, but it's so easy to miss things along the way, and having an outside person there to let you know, hey, you're starting to lose a little traction, you might be falling off schedule, having that accountability person every once in a while can help you stick to your goals that much better. And a third benefit of sharing our goals with another person is that extra dose of motivation. I know that it's not always difficult to motivate ourselves and get going, but I know a lot of us struggle every once in a while. And having an outside person, having someone that you can go to when you're just feeling down or you're running into an obstacle, they can be that extra dose of encouragement and motivation that we need to pick ourselves out of that rut and keep going. So those are three main benefits that come from sharing our goals with other people. That sense of social support, that accountability factor, and that extra dose of motivation. Now let's talk about the downsides when it comes to sharing our goals. There are two major things to consider when we're thinking about should I share my goals or not. And those two things to consider are who am I sharing my goal with and when am I sharing my goal with them. So when it comes to sharing your goals at a specific time, a study was done back in 2009 that found that when people shared their goals too early, when they were talking about things that they were planning on doing before they even started on their goal journey, they got a false sense of accomplishment just from sharing their goal with another person. Because when you share that goal with another person, they start encouraging you and saying, oh, that sounds so exciting, you're gonna be amazing. And you're like, I know I am amazing. And then you feel like you've already accomplished the goal. So you actually don't start the goal ever. So when it comes to when you share your goals, maybe don't do it so early on. Actually get started, do a couple of things first and get some traction going before you start sharing your goal. And the second thing to consider when exploring if you should share your goal or not, who are you sharing your goal with? Now there are two types of people that I think about when it comes to sharing our goals. You can either be sharing your goal with a cheerleader or a coach. And they're both important. So the cheerleader is the person who's always going to be cheering you on. They're going to be offering you that encouragement, saying, you got this, you're a rock star, UGLY, the other person ain't got no alibi, you're amazing, you're amazing. That's your cheerleader, the person who you can always count on to give you that boost of motivation, that support. And then there comes the coach, the person who is going to give you real honest feedback. They're going to let you know if you're making mistakes along the way. They're going to give you that critical eye and let you know if you need to make adjustments along the way. And not every time that we share our goals are we looking for the cheerleader, or we're not always looking for the coach. So it's really important when you choose someone to share a goal with that you know ahead of time, are they going to be more of a cheerleader with me right now, or are they going to be more of a coach? And what do I need right now in this moment? I know for me, when it comes to me sharing my goals, I have a bunch of different people that I share my goals with. I share my goals with my husband, I share my goals with my mom or my 4 sisters. Yeah, I don't think you all knew that about me. I have 4 sisters. We could have had our own women's basketball team. but the average height probably would have been about 5'2", so we wouldn't have been very competitive. Anyway, when it comes to sharing your goals, know who you want to go with, because different people are going to provide you different levels of support, and depending on what you need in that moment, you need to make sure you're going to the right person so they don't derail you off your goal progress. So now you're probably wondering, Jenna, do I share my goals or not? I'm going to say yes. You should, at least I always encourage people to share their goals because I think the benefits outweigh the downsides. And all it really means when it comes to the downsides is being very strategic with when you share your goals and who you share your goals with. So it helps to have a variety of people to talk to your goals about, and just knowing yourself and knowing when you should share your goals and if you've made enough progress to start celebrating anything yet. So, first thing I want you all to do right now is comment down below with who you're sharing your goals with. Who are your people? I already listed who my people were: my husband, my mom, my 4 sisters. I got people, but I want to know who are your people. So comment down below who your people are. And if you're not sure who you should share your goals with, share them with me. That's what I'm here for. I want to know what your goals are. I want to know what you're striving to do and what you're working on. So please let me be one of your people. Let me be your person that you share your goals with. And speaking of sharing, please be sure to share this video with other people. And before you share it, make sure you give this video a like. Remember, it's a button that looks like the thumbs up. And subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified when new content and videos are coming out each week. And remember, folks, I'm here to bring you tips and strategies that are going to help strengthen your mindset, which will lead to you accomplishing your goals and being successful in life. Because that's what the ripple effect is, folks. So let's start your ripple effect today.